Now, what is a project actually? We learned the project manager, and now what is a project actually? This is a very clear-cut definition, widely known in industry, which is called a project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, services, or result. So that means when I say a temporary endeavor, that means it is not an open-ended activity. If you have a project to construct a steel plant, so you may be constructing that plant in 2 years, 3 years duration, whatever time you want to do it. So it is a temporary endeavor. Once you build that plant, the plant is in operation maybe for next 20 years, 30 years, that's a different issue. But that is an operational life cycle. That is not the project life cycle. So the project is to build or construct a plant of steel. So it's a temporary endeavor. And it is made to realize something on the ground with a clear objective. So I want to build a steel plant having a production capacity of 20,000 tons per day or 10,000 tons per day, or whatever X capacity you want to consider. So that is a unique product. I want to create some 2-3 product range which are not available in my region. And I want to make a plant to manufacture that steel, particular steel. So it could be a normal steel, it could be a specialized steel. So it's a unique product I'm trying to create. Or any services. If it is not the plant, I'm putting any service business. It could be supply chain service businesses. It could be last mile deliveries, any service model. Or I want to create a result. I want to migrate my company from location A to location B, not physical, means from the present state to the next state. So I will improvising my results. So I have not created any plant here, but I'm taking an effort to improvise my factory, to improvise my operational strategies, to add a project, to do an improvisation towards organizational setup, improvising the IT practices of the organization, human resource practices of the organization, to get a better result out of it, to get a better result and better performance of your organization. So that project is giving you a great result, improvising in your practices. So the project is a temporary endeavor with a specific objective to be delivered. Now, little more understand about this unique product, service, or result. I just explained it, but let's revisit this point here. Projects are undertaken to fulfill objectives by producing deliverables. Every company has the objective, and those objectives will be met by producing the required deliverables. Correct? Say, for example, today you are in your region, you are the cement producer and you are having a 20% market share. Now you have an objective to be holding more than 50% market share in next 3 years or next 5 years. So for that, you will increase your manufacturing facilities within your region or anywhere in the world. But your objective is very clear. You want to increase your market share from 20% to 50%. You want to be lead supplier, lead manufacturer. So for that, you will be doing Our production increase by 50%. And not only production increase, your marketing team will work on that to sell your product more in the market, to your advertise team will work on that, correct? So it's a collaborative journey. But objective is clear, and for that objective, you will have to require to produce the deliverables. Otherwise, just keeping the objective without supported by the deliverables has no meaning. An objective is defined as an outcome toward which work is to be directed. 50% market share, okay? So work is now directing toward that objective. A strategic position to be attained, 50% is the strategic position. A purpose to be achieved, I want to be a great supplier. I want to increase my financial revenues. I want to be having a greater market cap. A result to be obtained, a product to be produced. You are going to produce definitely when you want to increase, you want to be, you want to have a 50% market share, you have to increase your production more, or any services if required for that. Okay. So that is an objective, is an outcome towards which work is to be, whole work is to be directed. Everybody will work. The whole organization will synthesize. They will be synchronized towards the objective. They're all actions, their project management practices will be towards the objective, to support the objective. A deliverable is defined as any unique and verifiable product. Very important. A unique product, okay? Unique means it could be the same product, but it becomes even unique because that deliverable is giving you a change in your market position. Okay? And verifiable, visible clearly. You can verify the product or a result. As I told you, if our organization wants to have the better communication skills, to have the better supply chain improvisation, to have a better supply chain links, to improvise the last mile delivery, they may include supply chain management softwares. They can improvise their IT softwares. They can induct Internet of Things. Correct. So these are all things which need to be added to the business processes, resulting into the improvised result. That means previously your last mile delivery was 5 days. After adding all these things to in your business processes, your last mile delivery average time has reduced from 5 days to 3 days. Great achievement. You are reaching faster than your competitor in the market. Or a capability to perform a service that is required to be produced to complete a process, phase, or project. There are some things, a unique product what we see. So that is the final output what is visible to us on surface. But before that, there will be many processes in between which are linked to each other. We'll see in the subsequent sessions on that, correct? So there will be a chain reaction. There will be a chain correction. So they are linked to each other, and those linkages will be delivered into a form of tangible or intangible deliverables. During the process, these deliverables could be intermediate deliverables. The deliverable could be a final deliverables. But ultimately, when we talk of the final deliverables, which is the expected production, expected results, or expected services, or the objective to support that. Fulfillment of project objectives may produce one or more of the following deliverables. When you want to fulfill your project objective, correct? So what is that? And what is that deliverable which will be produced to meet the project objective? A unique product, either a component of another item, an enhanced or correction to an item, or a new end item itself. Very clear by the definition. A unique service or a capability to perform a service. We were not doing the great service to our customers, but by putting the IT infrastructure, by putting the Internet of Things, I'm able to reach my customer quickly. I'm able to meet their expectation in better way. I'm improvising our quality services. So this unique service. A unique result, such as an outcome of a document, a research project that develops knowledge that can be used to determine whether a trend exists or a new process will benefit society. Means there will be a research work. That is also deliverables. Supply chain was one of the practical examples. In addition to supply chain, there is an example of results, research work. And the result of those research work will improvise for your existing processes, or they will identify a new add-ons to your processes. So those unique results are very essential in the project management. That is what called the innovation in the project management, or innovative practices, what we saw in the previous slides. Or a unique combination of one or more products, services, or results. So this is how the project objectives, project deliverables are driving towards the unique product, services, or results, or the baseline for them.